What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about eulogy, my thoughts on it. So, let's get on into it. When you lose somebody, it's sad. It absolutely is sad. It sucks. You miss the person dearly. But I feel it's just so unnecessary to go on and on with a eulogy. Now, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be any eulogy. People should have the right to give a speech, but it should be a quick speech. It should be no more than 10, 15 minutes max. That's the thing. A lot of times, because I work in the funeral, I'm a pallbearer, and, they go through the mass. Next thing, the mass is over, they do communion, all that, when they eat the bread and crap. And then, it's pretty much just about done. But then, no, someone just decides, let's give a eulogy. All right, you want to say something quick? Fine. But you get people that just keep dragging it on and on and on. They'll literally go on for fucking 20 minutes. And then the fucked up part about it is, when that person's done giving a speech, someone else may want to give a speech. So that person already went for 20 minutes or longer, and then now this person's going to go for God knows how long, and then it just keeps going. There was times where it literally took an hour because it was like almost the whole family was just going for a eulogy. There's 300-something people, let's say, what are we going to have 300 people give this speech? I mean, just say something about it, agree to it, and let it be it. I'm not trying to sound disrespectful. I'm not trying to be rude in any way, form, but, everything's a timestamp. The casket, for example, has to get to the cemetery at a certain time, and yet we just waste time. And plus, it's 100 degrees. I'm sweating my ass off. And these people just, they're in the AC. We got to be in the back where there is no AC, so we just start sweating. Some churches do have the AC, luckily, but that's not always the case for every church. Well, some churches don't have AC that work. Some churches just plain old don't even care to put it on. So now we got to literally just wait, And it's just say something quick. Narrate the person's life fast. No, they got to go into every little detail. He was a great man. He, graduated high school. He went into college. He loved college. He enjoyed the dorm or whatever. He graduated and went to look into getting his master's degree. And I'm saying to myself, I don't care what this sheep, when he was alive, what he did. I mean, I feel bad he passed, but at the same time, he's lucky as hell, or vice versa, she, he, whoever it is in there, lucky as hell that they're out of this ship. They finally departed from this bullshit. I don't really care what he or she did or didn't do in life. I don't care what he or she achieved or didn't achieve. I'm not trying to sound like an ass, but I just don't care. Let's just get this shit over with. Stop dragging it on. It just makes it more emotional. It's sad as it is because, you lost someone, and then, there's a lot of people that read these things and they start crying. It's just you're making it harder for yourself. Just say something quick, maybe be a quick little song or whatever the hell, and just be it. Get on with it. Let that person go to this resting place. Heck, a place where I wish I could go. I want to rest already too. We cry over it, but meanwhile, they're so damn lucky. But we're only crying over it because we miss them. We rather have them in this hell for our comfort, instead of truly celebrating that they departed from this bullshit planet, and hopefully, if there's, let's say, a heaven that they believe in, they should be thankful that he or she's now in heaven. I'm not saying this stuff exists or doesn't, I don't know, but I'm saying, the Catholic people, they believe this is what had happened, so rather don't be sad. Be happy that, he's finally in a good place. A place I know I wish to be. I mean, that's not like I'm trying to say it should be banned, it shouldn't be allowed doing a eulogy and shit, but it shouldn't have to be an hour, a half hour, or however. 5-10 minutes is plenty. Heck, 5 minutes should just be the max. I'll give it another 5 minutes. I'll be nice and say, all right, fine, 10 minutes max. But that should be plenty, man. I mean, they just go into every little fucking detail about his or her life, you know, like, I mean, I don't like to be disrespectful, but at the same time, it's like, come on, you know, we want to get, at least me, I want to get the hell out of here. I want to do what I got to do and go home. It's a fucking mosquito, sorry about that. But, you know, like, it's like people just got to make things so complicated. Nothing could just go as planned. Another thing that happens, people come late. There was times where the priest was late, so that's disrespectful for the family. Then there's times where the family was late, disrespectful to the other family members and the priest and us. Because now we got to wait here longer, playing with our thumbs, you know, fiddling with our thumbs. Sweating our asses too, let's not forget that. It's summertime here where I am, and the humidity is very fucking bad here, man. It's not so bad as of right now making this video, but when I'm doing the things, yeah, it's bad. When I die, I don't want no kids, first of all, but if I get married, whatever the hell, or whoever buries me or whatever the hell, you don't even have to give a eulogy about me, unless you want to, but make it fast. I don't want you to go on and drag it on. If I could get out, like if I could come back into my body, I'd be like, just get it over with, put my damn body in the soil already. Like seriously, just get it over with. It's like they expect people to care. And you know, it's funny, even some of the other family members have like that look like, oh, come on already, you know? It's like, it gets boring after a while. Like, come on, man. It's just so annoying, bro. Like, we get it. You know, you're going to say your very last, what you feel, you know, your speech about him or her that you lost, but does it have to be 2 hours long? Does it have to be like reading an actual book that has God knows how many chapters? You know, just say something like this. He was a good man. He was loyal. He cared for everyone. He was generous, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. All right, he graduated this, did that. How long does it take to say that? I just said that all in less than 10 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds it took me to say all that. And that's it. May he rest in peace, or may she rest in peace, whoever. The end. Let him or her go to their resting place, and let us go to, you know, let us get the hell out of there. That's how I look at it. Again, not trying to sound disrespectful. It may look that way, but I'm really not trying to be. It's crazy, though. It's like you got to literally go in detail. Once upon a time, my father was some man. He was, and that's another thing they all say. He was the greatest man. Yeah, so was everyone else's father. They all say the same thing. My father was the greatest, or my mother was the greatest. My grandma was the greatest. All right, good. Carry on now. Get on with it, and let's call it a day. Let your awesome, you know, your fantastic father, grandmother, whoever, rest in peace. You know, I feel bad for the loss, but at the same time, stop dragging it on. You'll literally have to get every little thing in detail. If you can narrow it all down quickly, all right, fine, do it. But once upon a time, my father was born. He was just 4 years old. He went, you know, whatever. No, he joined the army. He did this. He did that. Next thing, it takes 10 minutes just to talk about what he did in the army. Next thing, it'll take another 10, 15 minutes of what he did in high school. It'll take another 10, 15 minutes of what he did in college and what he studied for in college and what degree he got, a master's degree, whatever stupid fucking degree. You know, it's like, I don't care. He's out of this bullshit now. That's the best part of it all. I don't want to hear about sheep shit, you know what I mean? I'm all for the speech, but just be quick, man. Just say something. Why? And it's just for your sake too, for the family's sake too. You're just putting more, you're making it more upsetting. You know, it's more emotional and shit. Just say something quickly, you know, be respectful. If you want to play a little song, whatever the hell. I mean, oh man, just people are stupid, bro. People are so fucking stupid. It's like they got to go into a lecture of what his whole life was. Like, if we really give a damn, you know. I mean, you know, I'm not, you know, I feel bad he's gone. At the same time, he's lucky as hell, though. But I really don't care what he or did. Well, unless you could just describe it quickly. All right, cool. All right, he was a Marine, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it was a sheep doing this. All right, it was a sheep doing that. All right, good. Now he's free. That's what I feel like saying in return. Now he's free. That's something they should say. He graduated college, he did this, he paid bills for the rest of his life, just like we all unfortunately have to. And now the best part is my father or my grandma or grandpa or whoever, he or she is free. It's over with. All those stupid things that he achieved or whatever, you don't have to worry about it anymore. He's gone. He's finally at ease. That's the best part of it all. At least I look at it as. That's the best part of it all. Some people give the speech perfectly fine, and you get some people that start crying, and I say to myself, why even get yourself in that? It's upsetting as it is, and then you start crying, and that's another thing. I don't want to go, it's just me. I don't want to go up on the microphone and then start getting emotional. I feel embarrassed, it's a normal time to cry, but it's just, it's upsetting, Once upon a time, I'm not trying to make fun of it, but you're just making it harder for yourselves. Just say something simple if you could at least try to, or if not, have somebody that's stronger that could, and just, that's it. I never made a video about this topic before. I don't know if I got a video request about this. I could have sworn somebody did send me it and I lost it like a dumbass. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But I know this is the first time ever making this video. I'm trying to think of new things to talk about. I try to mix it up a little bit. But of course, I'm always going to be talking about antinatalism, and why that should be a thing. How life is the way it is. This is just what the channel's about. A lot of people say, you make these videos, but what is that going to solve? And the truth is, well, it makes people feel less alone. People like to hear somebody say it for how it is. People are tired, at least me speaking, and plus people in general, people are tired of hearing lies. People don't want to hear lies. People want to hear the truth. And that's all that really comes out of my mouth is the truth. Whether you think I'm negative for it, go ahead. Whether you think I'm sick in the head for it, go ahead. But I'm just saying what's true. However you take it as, that's upon you. But that's just me speaking. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you say about me. But I'm just telling you this. I'm just speaking what's the absolute truth. However you take that, that's upon you, my friend. But, I just like to talk about different things that come in my mind, And of course, some people that send me video requests, I like to, make those too at some point in time, Sometimes I like to come up with my own ideas. Sometimes I like other people's ideas, But this all just goes how we just make everything so difficult for each other. We can never just make anything go 1, 2, 3. Everything's got to be complicated. Something that could be so simple, we make a challenge. Just like, for example, what I'm talking about with the eulogy. Just say something a little quick. He was a great man, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know who the hell he was, but you say he's a great man? All right, cool, he's a great man, whatever. You don't have to go into detail. He did this, he did that. All right, man, good. Now he's finally fucking free. That's what I feel like saying. Like, when they're done talking on a microphone, I feel like screaming down the aisle, like, and now you forgot to say, he's free. He's finally at ease. He doesn't have to worry about this stupid shit anymore. Us assholes do, sadly, until we one day join him or her, or whoever, the deceased is, and, in there. Me, I don't care really anything about this life. I hate the way this all is. And let alone, you think I'm going to have any consideration in caring what this person did or what, of course I'm not going to be disrespectful and cause a scene, but at the same time, it's like, just get it going, man. Just say it quick and be it. Literally, there's times it's hours long. And then if that ain't enough, now another person's going to do something. Come on, man. That's like, for example, I give a speech, and then let's say a friend of mine after me goes, and then this person goes. And how many people go? What else could we possibly say? One person's already saying it all. Hours later, already saying everything about this person's life. What do you possibly got to say that ain't going to be pretty much the same of what the other person said? He already said it all. He took the words all out of the rest of the family's mouth. So that's another thing I see so stupid. Why does it got to be more than one people? If let's say it's a husband and the husband lost the wife, or vice versa, the wife lost the husband. If she wants to give the speech, or he, vice versa, yeah, they have the right to give the speech because that's, their husband, wife, But why after that does somebody else have to do it? He or she said everything possibly that had to be said, or whatever to be said. Why does somebody else now got to literally repeat themselves just as a different person? You know what I mean? Like, it just goes on and on and on. It's like one person. Oh, you just need one person to just say it. And it shouldn't be fucking an hour long. And it shouldn't be any more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is plenty, man. Just say a quick something, like for example, he was born, he went to school, all right, he went all the way to high school, he graduated high school, or he didn't finish high school, he dropped out, one or the other, all right, he went to college, or he just went straight to work, or, look how fast I'm saying this already. All right, now he's a sheep, now he's a sucker, now he's paying bills, all right, he got to retire, he got married, blah, 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 just that's it. See how quick I said all that? And now he's dead. He retired. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that. Maybe he got to retire. Maybe he didn't. Who knows? Maybe he just died sooner before that happened. I don't know. But no, we'll just start out slow. He was in school. He loved school. He graduated. Now he was looking into colleges because he wanted to be a lawyer. Or it just goes so slow. It's like, just speed it up. The first school wasn't working out. He was struggling financially. Like, they have to give every little detail in it. He was struggling financially. So he had to look for ways to get a part-time job so he could afford. You get what I mean? Like, I'm just saying this as an example, like, and we're just dragging on so fucking slow. Just get straight to it. He struggled. Yeah, all right, whatever. But he finally got up on his stupid feet, did it, Oh, man. You got to put a little entertainment in it, you have to. Again, I feel sorry for the family, but at the same time, the family should be happy that the guy is out of this shithole. That's the thing. We miss them, and I understand that. But at the same time, it should be a celebration. How I look at it as, death should honestly be a celebration because that person's finally out of this hell. At least I would hope. At least I would hope. It's sad because you're never going to hear the person again. You're never going to see the person again. And that I understand. Absolutely, 110%. It's sad. But I mean, at the same time, even though it's sad, it is a celebration because the person's finally out of this hell. You get some people that have cancer and they're suffering for so long. And it finally takes them where I say to myself, them poor people had to just keep lingering like that. Why couldn't they just get assisted if they wish? Of course, it shouldn't be forced. It should be if the person wants it. This way I say euthanasia should be legal. And at least things like that, at least, you know what I mean? But it's like, why have somebody suffer in pain and pain and pain? And then now he finally passes away and then we're all sad, which I understand, but I'll be happy he's no longer suffering. Yeah, I'm going to miss him, of course. It's definitely understandable, but at the same time, I feel at ease that he's no longer in pain. He's at ease now. He's resting. At least I would hope. I feel for people. I understand, I lost my aunt a couple months back. It hurts. It sucks. We're all going to lose someone. It's just how it goes. That's how we're all going to die. It's nothing you can do about it. It's sad. But it's like people just dragging on and they make it, at least to me, I feel like it makes me worse. Some people are literally crying up there. There's some people that actually had to catch a breath, where they actually had to stop for a few minutes just to catch their breath and then go on. Why put that stress on yourself? It's already stressful that, what you're dealing with because you lost someone you truly loved, or it could be your father. Some people even lose their kids. It's rough. And then by doing that, you're making it even harder for yourself. You're making yourself even more sick. At least that's how I look at it as. Why put that stress on you? You're already, mourning as it is that the person's gone. And I totally understand, I feel for the family, I do. But at the same time, it's like, why drag it on and on and on and make it worse for yourself? That's just how I'm trying to say it as, I'm not trying to sound heartless. I'm not trying to make this a joke, because it's not a joke. But at the same time, it's like, do we literally got to know every little detail about a person's life? When he was 10 years old, he used to pee on people. He thought it was fun to just start randomly pissing on people. Or when he was 13 years old, he used to do Gil super hard, you know? I mean, come on, man. I mean, like, we got to know every little thing about this person. Let the person have some privacy, you know? Give something, you know? I don't know, man. But all kidding aside, I mean, I understand, you know? I'm not saying the speech should be banned or, you know, it shouldn't be allowed, but it shouldn't have to be hours and hours or half hour, and then let alone when a half hour or however long that person takes to finish it and another person's got to do it again. I mean, come on, man. Plus, there's a certain time where, when we work, there's a certain time where the casket's got to go to the cemetery. Everything's on a timestamp. So by doing that, they're wasting more time. You know? There's times where the family are late, where some priests are just, you know, wait longer. Before, let's say the mass was supposed to start at 10:45, for example. Now it's going to start at 11 something, 11:10, because this person came late. Where some priests, which I like the priests actually don't care and say, you know what, this is 10:45, with them or without them, the mass is starting. And that's how I like it. That's how it should be. It's not our fault that, you know, I mean, I know people get lost, but this should all be figured out in advance. You know, I mean, that's how I look at it as. This should all be figured out in advance where you're going. You should have it all on the GPS. You should make sure for sure it's all down packed, you know. But it's just crazy, you know. And it's just life itself, you know. It's just so many things that just grind my gears, you know, like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Things that make, you know, things that grind my gears. Well, that's definitely one of the things that grind my gears. There's multiple things that grind my gears, and I'm sure everyone here can relate to me because it's just a nightmare here, man, in so many ways. I'm not just saying because of what I'm talking about. I'm just saying in general, this whole existence is just, it's a living nightmare, man. The amount of suffering we have for when we didn't exist, we didn't have to experience one bit of this. And now the person's finally out of this because he passed away. You know, he's lucky now. We're all born into this bullshit, and we got to have responsibilities that we never even asked for. That's the crazy part of it all. We got to start doing random shit that we don't even want to do, but we literally have no choice so we could survive. When we weren't surviving, when we didn't exist, we didn't have to worry about any of this. Now we're just randomly sucked into this hell, and here we are. We got to do this bullshit, and people see nothing wrong with it. I would never have kids, but let's say I did have kids. Let's say I'm a married person. I have 2 daughters or a daughter and a son or whatever. Let's just say I have kids, which hell no, I'll never do that. Never in a million years would I do that. But let's just say, and if I got them to die one day, I don't want them to stay up there for hours and hours giving a speech. Heck, I don't even want them to go up there, period, if they don't want to do it, you know? I mean, if they want to stay up there for hours and hours, so be it, but that's not what I would want. Just get it over with, man. Bless me, whatever the hell, dump me in the Atlantic Ocean, I don't care. I mean, of course, you know, at least bury me 6 feet in the ground, I guess, I don't know. But you get what I'm trying to say. I don't care for all this shit, this fancy shit, that, you know. I just, you know, I'm dead. That's it. You want to say something about me, go ahead. If not, then it's fine. I mean, I don't want you to waste your time 10 minutes, 20 minutes getting all emotional or just wasting other poor people's time, you know. Just get it over with. It's not what I would want, you know. That's just me speaking, you know. A lot of people would probably say, stop whining. It's a job, you know, you're getting paid, which is true. It's not that I'm whining, but I'm saying it's just so unnecessary that it's got to be that way. And it goes for both ends, our sake and the family. And for even the person up there, I mean, you got to rehearse all I mean, they're reading something, I'm sure, but me, I just don't feel comfortable. I'm not the comfortable type of person that would want to go and give a speech. Not that I like trying to be disrespectful or don't want to say anything nice. It's not that. It's just, I'm nervous, I guess you could say. I get nervous doing things like that. Not that I'm emotional. I mean, I would get sad, but I don't know if I would be emotional. But I'm just not the type that wants to do that. I just want to have a normal mass, get it over with, and that's it. And even all this shit's pointless. I mean, it's all just a money-making, like with funerals itself, it's all just a money-making scheme. It's a business, literally. Us dying gives business to funerals. To the priest, to the church, all that. It's all just a money-making gimmick. It's like when I said, I think a few months ago, some people want their loved ones in a sealed casket. And I say to myself, what does it matter? Once that casket's going in the ground or wherever it's going in the mausoleum, it's not going to ever be seen ever again. It's going to be in there for eternity, supposedly. So what does it matter if the casket's sealed or unsealed? The person's dead, first of all. Who cares if the body's protected or not protected? It's he or she's dead. And whatever happens, you're not going to see what it looks like. Not that I want to, you know. Now, I don't know if a sealed casket protects it permanently or if it... I mean, I'm pretty sure no matter what, the bugs are still going to find a way in there. I could be wrong. I don't know. But the thing is, what does it matter? Once they close the vault, whatever the hell you call those things, or they dig you back, you know, let's say you're on the ground and they compact the dirt, that's it. It's game over, man, you know. It's sad. It's dark when you think about it, but it's the truth. We're never going to look in there again. And you shouldn't want to look in there. Give them their, dignity, you know. But, like me, I don't care. If you want to give me a sealed one, great. If not, I don't care. I really don't want to be cremated, though. That, I really don't. But then again, what does it matter? I'm dead, you know. But it's definitely not on the list of what I want when I die. I definitely don't want to be cremated. But if it ends up happening, it is what it is. What could I do? I'm dead, you know. But it's just crazy, though, how yes, you love your loved one, but the person's dead now. Who cares, really? I mean, it's just me saying, who cares how protected the body is? What is it being protected going to do? It's not like it's going to bring him or her back. He's gone. And you're not going to really see how they look. It's not like every few years or so you're going to randomly just dig your loved one up and see how he or she's looking. Oh shit, that sealed casket's coming along good. You still look like the day at the wake viewing. You haven't changed at all. Everything's still intact. Awesome. All right, I'm going to check on you in another few years from now. 3 years later, holy shit. Oh shit, you're getting a little different. Oh, you smell a little. I mean, come on though. Kidding aside, man. Seriously. It's not like all you're gonna see is a tombstone with her name, and maybe if you have a picture, a picture of them, that's it. That's really upsetting, but that's how it is. I'm not gonna every few years dig someone up and, hey, you still look like the viewing that day at the wake. Awesome. Oh man, I just dug my dead loved one up, and you should have got the sealed casket. Here, look at my dead loved one. Wow. She still looks fire. Yeah. Let me see yours. Ooh, yeah, you should have got the seal. It's all money gimmick. And people are so stupid and fall into the trap. People are so stupid and they fall into the fucking trap. What does it matter? What does it matter? Again, I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do with your loved one. You can do whatever you like, but I'm just saying, it's like, what is the point, you know? I'm not saying don't or do it or whatever. Do whatever the hell you want to do. That's my motto, you know, but that's just me, frankly speaking. You know? But anyway, guys, I think I am going to wrap it up for now. It's going to start getting dark again soon. It's actually still light, but in another 10-15 minutes, I can guarantee you that won't be the case. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Try to make it a little different this time and try to put a little entertainment in it as best as possible. You know, I do that in all my videos. I try not to make it boring, you know. I don't want to be someone that just says, life sucks. All we do is work. Working, you know, like I like to put a little, you know, fun into it, I guess. I mean, I guess if that's what you like to call it, I don't fucking know. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go for now, guys. Take it easy. Peace out. Love all you people. Stay safe out there as best as possible. And I want to say thank you for almost 12,000 subs. Who knows when this video is uploaded? It may already be at 12,000. 12,000 subscribers. So again, I do thank you all for that, man. From the bottom of my heart, love you all. Try and be safe as best as possible. That's all I can say. I shall hopefully try and do the same. And yeah, signing off for now, guys. Peace out.